Hey dog. Well, we've done it. We're now deep in debt again, boy. We've seen the bank. We've done the deal with the farmer. And we now own Field 8. Which once I cut it... Where are you going anyway? Yeah, once I cut it, I shall get round to sowing that with grass. I've been thinking about doing that or 10, but I think 10 might be a bit small. I think I'm going to be replacing 4 meadows. Well, 3 really, because I don't use the one up by the pigs much, and that's already gone. Anyway, let's get on. Oh, welcome back to Blickling. Yes, as you heard me telling the dog, we're now a little bit in debt. In fact, we are. Let's have a look. Find a right bit. I'll just check we got this right. Excuse me, because I just go through all my settings. Yeah, we know. Oh, 205,000. And with 388, we made a loss today so far. So we're 205,000 in debt. And animals are okay. Yeah, you have to give them some tomorrow. We should be alright. Just check it, everything's okay there. Right, let's get on. Oh, I'm going to carry on with what I was doing, which was mowing that meadow before I sell that. I have a buyer for that, and we're going to get about 100,000 for it, which is not going to be too bad. That means we won't be that far in debt. Didn't come onto air very square, did I? Oh well. Alright, let's get round back up to 24 or 25. I can never remember numbers. And we're going to cut some more grass. We'll get off what we can before we sell it. I will be getting rid of it today. And I think tomorrow, with the proviso that I think the rye or oats in that hasn't come up, I will get down and fertilise that field. Yeah, I think about, as you know, I think about putting this one here for grass, but I don't think it's going to replace the other fields. I already have some beacons on. Can't actually see past that. Oh well, let's hope we're clear. We are. Can't always see where you're going here. Yeah, we'll just do a bit more mowing. I know it's the same things we were doing last time you were with me, but I'm afraid that farm life is a bit like that. We quite often are doing the same thing all the time, but we will have something different next time. Hello, if I fertilise that, I want to use wet fertiliser. And if it rains, it may not be the best time to do it. It's just going to wash straight off. Oh, against that, I might just wash it into the ground a bit better, of course. Who could tell? But we won't be doing that, you know, in this transition. That'll be the next one. Any road, no matter what. All I've got to do now is find the look, that might be this side, but we have to go all the way around. I don't really want to destroy any of the grass on there. Oh, there we are. Let's slow it down a bit. Put the forage wagon in gear and we will get round and hook this up again. Well, we would if we levelled onto it, of course. Which side are we on that? Yeah, on the right side. Oh, it looks like it's got to go wider, a lot wider. It's a while since I was doing this, you know. I've been busy doing other jobs, like spending all my money, which we haven't got. We certainly ain't got now. That's better, it turns up. Forget that I can actually turn a lot sharper now. We had that boy, I call him a boy. Oh, he should be there. Oh, we've gone too close. Should be there now. We are indeed. At last. Let's get ourselves going. Unfold. Switch on. Put it down. Set up for cruise. Take the brake off, and away we go again. I'll just spend this episode cutting this, then albeit what we leave, then will be left. Right, let's see what else is going to be happening. Well, because we're going to be 200,000, we're going to pay off 100,000 almost immediately of that money, and then we should get the rest of the cash hopefully when we sell our crops. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough left over to buy a few more cattle. I would like to get the herd up to 150 head fairly quickly. We're 108 at the moment, and that's the only animal we've got now on the farm. We might as well spend most of our cash on those. I also need to go and check the greenhouses out on the next transition. See, we're missing quite a bit on the corners, but we always do with this method. This is a quick and dirty method for picking grass up, and I know I'm off. I'm just trying to take this edge off a bit up here. I think I was doing this last time, trying to straighten some of these edges up. We're doing it 12. Well, yeah, we're filling up. We're 37%. Really, we could do is taking this bit off here. Right, I got contacted by Phil asking about a particular map which we've got on PCSG, which I haven't been doing. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it at the moment. I need that in front of me to try and pronounce it. I will be doing a little series on that. Decided to play that's a straightforward let's play using the equipment that is supplied, and I'm going to put that on as the more realistic one, as I'm going to be using mainly standard equipment, and I haven't got a more realistic map now. I think I might try that for it, just as a sort of heads up. It's a small map, it's a production map, but I won't be doing much of production. As you know, I find production makes it far too easy. Yes, you're busy, but it's far too easy to make a lot of money very quickly. So rather than that, I will do it as a straightforward let's play farming, not let's play industrial. And I will use some of it, and I'm still not going to do any forestry. And I'm also going to attempt to do bales properly and use the bunker for silage. I set myself a few tasks there, haven't I? Again, it will be another seasons map. I know I have that newbie version 4, which is non-season, which I haven't touched just lately because I've been too busy on the challenge. The challenge has grabbed me, and I'm speeding up through that to try and do that properly. Anyway, back to Blickling. This is still one of my favourite maps actually for 17. It's got, for me, big fields. I know for you who like using really big equipment, they're not big fields, but for me these are big fields. I enjoy this. I also enjoy the fact it's tight. Although it's big fields, there's no room in the field if you don't want to destroy the crops. And I have full crop destruction on, as is my wont. Also, I was using this as my more realistic, but with these JCBs I've taken that right off now, and I shan't be going back to it on this one. I'm going to go straight ahead here. And just get this up here. We're getting close now. We're 97. We're there. Alright. Let's put the brake on, get out and unhook. I should really switch it off first, but no, yes, we have got to switch it off first. I knew there was something I hadn't done. That's better. I like the manual attach mods. It forces you to play properly, and I will be bunging them more realistic on the new map. Now, it won't be a full-time map because I just realised that I've got a lot of stuff going on at home at the moment. Oh, work we've got to do at home. I should have reversed first. Just remember that in future. How many times I've done this recently this way, and I make an error like that. I should get about 2 or 3 loads done today, and that will be near enough it for this one. Let's see if I can. Now we've got the cut area up there. Yeah, we haven't got that much to do. I like, I was talking about production maps, I like making things difficult, not too easy for myself. Oh. That's fairly fortunate. Now I hope nothing's coming behind, because they have this nasty habit of not noticing what you're doing and just carrying on with their own business. You know, we're clear behind. But having an 8 as our meadow is going to speed things up tremendously. 3 cuts a year, I think 2 of grass, 1 of hay, I should imagine. Well, the first year might be 2 of hay, 1 of grass. The other 2 meadows we've got at the moment, which are up near the sheep farm, or on that road to Blickling Wood, I should say, as I said, I'm letting our local cricket club take those over, so they've got their own ground. One for the field, a play, and 1 for car parking. Although I have said that he must keep it under grass, because I will be mowing that if I get short. Now, it won't be very good grass because I shan't be fertilising it. The pitch might get fertilised a bit, but certainly not the car park bit. And I think the bit near the fishing pond is where they're going to put the pitch itself. And the other side of the road will be the car park. Not that I'm expecting to need too many big car parks, because that's only a little village club. But that all seems silly that we've got a very good football pitch in the village, but no cricket pitch. And we have to go to a neighbouring village to play all our home matches, which is not ideal. And as I still play for the village, if I can help them out, Why not? It's my money. And I like to... We usually play... Well, the team I play for, which is the third team, we normally play on a Sunday morning. The first team plays Sunday afternoons, and the second team is away. The first and third teams are at home each time, or how we try and fit sort of fixtures out, and the second team goes away. You may wonder how Phillies this size can get 3 cricket teams, but it's difficult. The third really is the very old and infirm, and the very, very young. The second team of those who are sort of just past the best, but still want to play, but still too good to go in the thirds. And the younger players coming up are not quite good enough yet to go in the first team. And I know all of that has gone straight over the heads of probably my American viewers. And we play 4-hour matches roughly. Let's just have a look here and see if we've got anything here. Don't come there. Couldn't have a cab to do this because it's just so difficult to see. Yeah, we play 4-hour matches. The thirds we play fairly late into the evening. The first team, the first team plays fairly late in the evening. We start about 10 o'clock. 2 hours for the first innings, takes up to 12. 12:30 we come out for the second innings. So 2:30 it's over. Then about 3 o'clock the first take over, and they play 3 to 5, which is tea time. 5:30 they come back into 7:30. And if we have a special match like the first, sometimes do well at one of the cup competitions, they then take it over for the day, because the cup competitions take all day normally. And the thirds, they have to cancel their fixture, or we persuade one of the other local teams who ain't got a fixture to allow us to play on their ground. Although in the past, because we've been playing on somebody else's ground. But it's been a team that's not, the ground we've been playing on from a team that's not very successful, so they do normally hit that problem, that they only got the one team. In fact, to be honest, we have poached some of the players to play for us, as we're slightly higher standard. Not the thirds, I hasten to add. Let's see if we can get this right first time. I think we're too far out there. Oh, about that. Oh, the boy's a genius. Just going to back up to get back to where we should be. And away we go again with another load. Should really start going up and down, but I can't be bothered. I'll just go round and round. It's not easy in this one. I won't be sorry to get rid of this metal. It's a pain to cut, mainly because of that island in the centre with the trees in. And no, I'm not complaining about the map itself. The map itself is brilliant. It has everything I want. And you've got to say, but there's a lot of things that hasn't got. It's got no milk sell point. No, it hasn't. It's actually how it is in the real world. Very rare in Britain does the farmer actually deliver his own milk. I don't believe there's a BGA on here either, which is again not unusual in this area. It's made to be, shall we say, more realistic. I'm just going to come out and start going down some of these sides here. Not actually going to go up full up and down, but that bottom end there's getting so narrow we can't, and we're worthwhile trying to get onto that end anymore. Well, this should give enough silage to be able to continue. And I will have to, I think I've said this so many times now, but I will have to fill that mix feeder up. I think we do here as we will swing this out. Come round a bit on this end. This was one of those maps when OldBor told me he was making one for 17 version. As you know, I played it on 15 and enjoyed it immensely. When he said he's doing a 17th version, I jumped at the chance of doing what little I could to help, which was basically making a little bit of video work. A little short video to go with the thing to show off some of the details, and a longer one to advertise the fact it was on its way. I will say I'm normally find just recently I'm too busy to do that for everybody I'd like to, but I do try where possible to do it. Especially for maps I really enjoy, or series I really enjoy. And this being one, the newbie series being another, and with the exception of 11, which I haven't really played a lot. That's a brilliant series. What are we doing now? Yeah, I think we better come up here again. What we can do is take some of this open mist as well. There's some very talented modders out there. Very talented. And not all the big names either. Yes, we all know Bullet Bill, Oxen David, Stevie are brilliant. And I'm only mentioning the British ones at the moment, but there's also massive amount from the continent. Farmer Andy, for example, the whole of the LS Modding Company crew, including their Time Aussie GTX Andy. Black Sheep Mod, another mainly continental group of models who are brilliant. I'm just hoping that most of them come across onto 19. I know that Cavalier Roy's going to for his newbie series. He's already working on that. In fact, the one I'm using now, the version 4 newbie, should have been for the 19, but we scupped his chance of doing that by telling me he had to bring it out. But he's already said he's got a completely different feel for his movie for 19. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I remember this time. How about that? Right, along that time, I'll do one more cut. It should just about finish this field, and that will be all we will be cutting from it. I normally say I'd finish it off screen, but I'm just haven't got any opportunity just at the moment. I've got a bantam run to rebuild. Yes, we keep 4 bantams just to keep us supplied with eggs. For those who don't know, bantams are a type of chicken, but are smaller. They're not actually a chicken. They're the same family, but they're quite a bit smaller. Makes far better mothers than the average hen as well. I used to keep, my parents used to keep them when I was young. Always had a run of bantams, another run of chickens. But if we wanted to breed chickens, we wait until we got a broody bantam and put the eggs under the bantam. So far better mothers. Because when it rains, I'm going to have to get on with 10, and so the next few days will be preparing 10. Luckily we ain't got a plough, but we will have to cultivate it, muck it. Well, I doubt I've got enough muck, so I might just leave that for now. Because the muck seems to be going into the greenhouse. One of the reasons I want a few more cows, get a little bit more muck. If I have any complaints about this map, just think that the only complaint I've got is no cats on it. It's a lovely dog, but there's no cats. And that's the things I like to see actually in the map. There's little things like the cat, the dogs, even a static animal like that is handy. And this one, of course, that's all the sound effects, which I've gone on and on about, all the different bird song. That really does make it alive for me. Though you can't hear them too much when you're in the tractor. But you step out the tractor and you think you are actually in a real world. Well, for me this world is real. You know, I've been rambling on for almost half an hour and I haven't really said anything. I suppose that's the listen to some of the broadcasters, that's the skill of being a broadcaster nowadays. That's a bit catty, I suppose. It's a good job there's never any traffic on this road. That's the other thing I like about this map too, is the roads. And not those dead flat things using the normal road textures. And that just, well, it's just a texture painted over, but actually works so much better for the state of British roads. Anybody who lives in Britain will know what I'm talking about. We haven't spent on maintaining roads properly since about 1980. We've always had something else we must spend our money on. I can understand, but there's so many things we should be spending money on and aren't, but that's my political belief. I better leave that before my socialist tendencies come to the fore too much. And I said socialist, not communist. They are different. Where did I leave it? Over here, so if I come up behind it, switch that on again, and any odd bits we can pick up on right down here. I'll make this my last pass, and as this begin to fill up, I'll get all the goodbyes done. It's going to make this only about a 20-minute video, but I get carried away once I get started. What's that you say? You should be carried away. Now, can we do it again? Can we get it into about the right spot again? No, that doesn't actually, this windrod, or the grass doesn't actually come out fully central to that. No, first I actually noticed it. I think we missed it there. No, I think we missed it this time. Should have it now. We didn't have to go back forward far. Yeah, second time lucky. Let's see what we want. That, and that on. Take that off. Put that on, and away we go again. Last cut from this meadow. It won't be ours anymore after today. It was like 23. I'm just trying to remember that to alter the stuff in the save game. Do a little bit of fiddling in the save game. They can't touch you for it. We're not going to leave much of this anyway, so don't feel quite so bad now. We had about, what, 4 or 5 load out of here. So I think we've got our money's worth out. Gotta remember not to turn this thing too sharp, else we'll snap the PTO. The potato. Turn a bit square on us better. I hope to get the first one of the new series out this weekend, but I doubt that. Might have to wait for a week. Oh, we're doing at 34%. Yes, we're getting to 42. Yeah, we're going to leave very, very little. I think what we're going to do is turn around here and come back down the same side again. Just to try and finish one side of the island off. And no, I'm not lifting the stuff. Sorry. I do like this. I like the grass. Oh no, I think this is the texture I put in for grass, because I cut grass that I couldn't tell where I'd cut. I couldn't see the windrod. Not that matters this method. This method had worked no matter what. That bulge I want to take out a bit if I can. Mind you, we're not going to go up and down this side much more, because I think we've got one more pass and we don't have anything to cut around the island. See, we're making the best use of things. We're loaded 100%, so it's working well. Right, at 77%, I think I want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of this, well, subscribe. Simple. Even I can just about understand that. Yeah, just subscribe. I do this sort of thing 5-6 times a week. Not all farming, but the majority is farming based. I do one race series, and not I race, but Motorsport Manager, which I also go all out to make it as difficult as I can for myself. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions or anything else, feel free to post them. I read every comment, I try and reply to every comment. Even if you don't like what I'm doing, feel free to tell me you don't like it. You might upset me, but right, that's it, we're finished. Oh no, we've got to get out here again. I haven't actually just realised I haven't taken the screenshot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my screenshot now. Take that out. Those all out. Come out of the cab. I'll swing around and look at it. And get the balloon in the background. That'll do. Right, get back in the cab. Get everything working again. In fact, I've got back in the cab and I want to come out again. Whoops. I don't want to be that low down when I come out. Got one coming. Clear that way. But oh, there's another one coming. He's snuck in. Nothing coming the other way still. Right, with that, as we wend our weary way back to the farm, as man was saying, cheerio for now. Cheerio. And by the way, do you notice I didn't get lost? Or hit anything important. Yet. Should I leave the camera run till we get back to the farm just to see if I crash into anything? I know it's what you're all waiting for. Either I get lost or I crash into something. If someone once commented on my videos, even after 3 years of Aldridge I still got lost. This is a relative newcomer for me. I think I'm only in either the late 80s or early 90s on episodes. So there's still plenty of time to get lost. Right, well I got back. I'm gonna bet that I don't crash on the rest of it. So cheerio for that. Cheerio.